Hey guys, Furum here, and today I am going to be showing you two Nitro-efficient multiplayer cars for Asphalt 8. These are cars that have a very strong Nitro boost. So the first is the Nissan Juke Nismo, which I have tuned all on Nitro, and suspension and exhaust. Just Nitro, no top speed. So let's get into a race and let's see how it goes at rank 915. So here we are on San Diego Harbor for our first race. Now, as you will see, the Nissan Juke Nismo starts up quite fast, faster than a lot of other cars at this rank. It was given away for free recently as a reward if you logged into Asphalt 8 all the days of a month, and it is actually quite good in multiplayer, especially if you mistuned your Range Rover, which is also at its peak around this rank. So since it is a nitro-efficient car, it is best to try to keep it in nitro at all times. On this track here, if you go down the left side here, you can knock down a bunch of light poles and things to get a bunch of city havocs for more nitro. For some reason, in Asphalt 8, a lot of the SUVs in this game, like the GLC Coupe, Range Rover, and this car, are all best around rank 900, and I'm not exactly sure why. Oh, and they all use i4s as well. So as you can see, the Nissan Juke Nismo has great handling, and its top speed with nitro is just over 190, I think. Let's see. Yes, it is 190 here on San Diego Harbor. This is the safest route to go that is actually fast. There's another one where you do a forced barrel roll off the side of that flat spin up there, but it's a little bit risky. So this is its top speed without nitro. Only 144, 145. This is why you should try to keep it in nitro at all times. So that was with Tuning Kit Nitro Starter. Now let's see what happens if we do a race with no tuning kit and just Nitro Starter, just to see what it can do like this. So let's see how this goes on Area 51 with a Desire. Okay, so it starts up faster than most of these other cars, and on some parts of this track, you may have to modify your route slightly to be able to pick up more nitro, since it is a nitro-efficient car. And this is what I call wagging. It is to gain nitro by drifting in a straight line, basically, when there are no other ways to pick up nitro at that point. Here I go down here to pick up this nitro instead of going to the right. Slightly longer, but maybe better in this car because it gives it more nitro. And Area 51 is not the greatest track for this car since it is nitro efficient, because Area 51 is one of those tracks that doesn't have a lot of nitro. So that is one of this car's downsides. But it is quite fast without tuning kit. It is going 185 without tuning kit, which I don't think many other cars can do at this rank. The thing is, this car's tuning kit bonus adds only about 5 miles per hour, whereas the other cars that can go 190 at this rank, it adds about 10. So other cars without tuning kit will be going maybe 180, 182-ish. So you have a small advantage without using a tuning kit over other cars not using tuning kits as well. So here, you take this route if you're in a faster accelerating car, left route for slower accelerating cars. Now, since this is 2 laps and it's kind of a slow car, I'm going to speed it up for now to about 3 times, just so you don't have to be bored through the entire thing. You can only make this car black, gray, and white from what I can remember, so I cannot make it purple. Now, this car's stock stats are kind of misleading, as it doesn't appear to have strong nitro at the beginning. It's only 23 miles per hour. However, one way you can tell if a car is going to be better tuned for nitro or top speed is to see whether the top speed or nitro bar can increase more. So here, this is weird. You'll see a green dot up in the map. That is, for some reason, I'm not sure what is happening. That's the Desire. And this is at the finish line, and I somehow lap him right before the finish line. I'm not sure what he was doing, if he was going through the entire track without nitro, because the Desire is another one that is heavily nitro reliant as well, but not too great around this rank. And I made it to Champion League for the 4th time. Oh, and you know what's funny? That Desire back there, that's the real one, racing against my Juke that is already finished, so not sure how that works. So the second car is the Honda Integra Type R, which, again, I cannot make purple, so red will have to do. This car has a strong nitro boost at stock, so it's easier to tell that it will be better tuned for Nitro. So 1209 ranking, 0105, and 0535. Now, with just suspension, exhaust, and Nitro on, it's at rank 1152, which will put you against a bunch of higher cars. So that's why I tuned up top speed some to give me a better top speed for the cars I will primarily face. So, starts up very fast as well. That Range Rover tried to back into me, and as you can see, it might start up even a little bit faster than the Juke. Both of these cars have pretty good nitro efficiency. This one, without nitro, goes down to 160-something miles per hour. Its nitro boost is 66, I believe. It's very close to the torque. The Integra and the torque are two of the best nitro-efficient cars around this rank, but I max pro the torque. So you can see it goes 231 miles per hour, 230 usually, but sometimes 231 shows up, which is slower than some cars at this rank. However, it is the best one purchasable for credits. The Cobra was 1,000 licenses. SLK Special Edition, 18 legendary blueprints. Good luck finding those. M2 which is what a lot of people have. You cannot get anymore as it was given away in a cup. And the torque was R&D and the homage R&D as well. So this car is the best at this rank for those who just want to spend credits, don't want to worry about any tokens or R&Ds or any of that. And at this rank, you will pretty much always want to run Tuning Kit Nitro Starter, since most people at this rank probably will be. So as you can see around that corner, it has decent drifting radius. It's not that great, but it's good enough to get around a lot of turns. Better than the Camaros, by any means. Its handling is pretty good, which is great for tracks like Dubai, where there are quite a few curves and stuff that you have to make it around while in Nitro mode. I just find this car quite fun to drive, and I'm not exactly sure why so much more than some other cars. I just really like it. So, we're coming to the end of the second lap here. Again, making sure to pick up as much nitro as possible to keep those tanks filled up. In both of these cars, extra tanks is a great idea, because you have more nitro for the start of the race. And my car just randomly wrecked after the finish line, thankfully. Matchmaking is quite good around here. As you can see, everybody was very close. That doesn't happen a lot of the time. Let's move on to the next race, which is in Sector 8, and there is a homage here. Yes, one of the kings of multiplayer in Asphalt 8. Let's see how I fare against him. Here is where this car may struggle, since its drifting capability is not great enough to make it around this turn without hitting the sides for the most part. But its great acceleration kind of compensates for that because it gets up to speed well after it has made it around the turn. Now, homages are extremely rare around this rank, most of them tune higher. So here, if you're low on nitro, it is best to go straight into this, because there are 2 nitro bottles here that you'll pick up. As you'll see, I just did. If you have enough nitro, then it's best to go to the left. So, again, making sure to pick up as much nitro as possible. Do a flat spin here. And I believe that car that is directly behind me is the homage. But since the homage is not as nimble as this car, it will lose speed making it through this tunnel. As you can see, I'm coming out a little bit further ahead. You can do flat spins out of there. Something else you can do is force a barrel roll by going on either the left or the right and hitting the edge of the ramp. It's a little bit confusing, and I'm not sure how to explain it, but you can do that as well. So, coming up to the end of the first lap, this is 2 laps, unfortunately, I'm thinking. So let's see how it can make it around the turn this time. Probably not any better. And I'm drift punching by drifting and then hitting nitro, then drifting again. This lets you get around turns better in cars that do not drift very well normally. That homage is still hot on my tail. Let's see if we can lose him in this race. So we're coming up to the part again. You can either go left or straight. So some cars may not be able to pick up all these nitro both times. See there, I just got one of them. Not sure why I got both first lap, but only one this time. That homage is getting even closer to me. This race is one of the closest I've experienced in a while. So here, you can flat spin into these, but it may do something weird inside the tunnel, so I would not recommend that. The nitros in this tunnel are very hard to pick up, as you can see. You can also go out the top there, but it is very risky, and you run the risk of going off to the left or to the right, and it putting you back. I've always thought the lightning effects on this part of the track are really cool. On the part that goes up to the side like that, Asphalt 8 needs more tracks like this one that are technical for cars like this to beat the Camaros. So we are coming up to the end of the race, and let's see what that homage was ranked. So, got first. Let's see what he was. He was higher than me, but unboosted. Ooh, he was also in champion, just slightly higher than me. So now, for a little bonus race, we have my car, Integra, against the shopping trolley, aka Mercedes-Benz SLK 55 Special Edition. M2 as well, which I just knocked down, so he is not going to be a problem. So, the Special Edition has gained an infamous reputation as being able to hit over 300 miles per hour around this rank, 50 miles per hour faster than any other car around here, which is a little ridiculous if you ask me, and especially annoying for the people that don't have them. So here, he is catching up to me really fast, as you can see, and I think I just saw the front of his car, but it has awful handling and awful acceleration. Downsides, thankfully, it'd be bad if there was a car that had great acceleration and handling and top speed that literally no one could beat, unless you had it, of course. And he just knocked down me. But he took the shortcut to the left there and wrecked. So the end of this race is a little bit weird. So here, I was going to do a barrel roll, but I skidded and not able to do it, so I'm having to wag. For some reason, he goes to the right around there. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, I just get enough nitro, and I'm getting first. Yes, okay, I got first. Game Loft's like, nope, shopping trolleys always get first. But who really won? Let's go back and look at that in slow motion. So here, I'm coming up to the finish line. I have gone under the finish line, and he then barely catches up to me. Fair? Not exactly. I'm not sure what happened there, but thankfully things like this don't happen too often. So, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed and would like me to make more Asphalt 8 videos, and also check out my Minecraft videos as well. I would like to say also that I have opened up a Google community for Asphalt 8 players called the Purple Team. So if you would like to join that, the link will be in the description. I am the owner, and hopefully we'll have a lot of fun times. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.